Many people find it difficult to include a meditative practice within their routine. And especially at this time, it can be very beneficial to easing the mind, allowing fears to release, and to be able to allow healing to come into the body. Now, people do find it difficult to just sit there and be in stillness and to allow, and I understand that. So there are different ways that you can go about a meditative practice. And if you're finding it hard to sit still, it might be a good idea to take a meditative walk. So as you take a walk, you would be appreciating beauty and nature and breathing in the natural air. Sure, thoughts might come in, but if you start appreciating beauty a little bit more, you're going to be able to sit there in a place of presence. And that's what meditation is all about. So it's kind of like easing your way into a sitting stillness meditation. Doing things that allow you to be within the present moment will allow you to be in stillness to be able to receive the benefits from what meditation can bring. So I would recommend taking a nice meditative walk, appreciating the trees, appreciating the colors, noticing the details of everything that you see around you. Doing that allows you to move through a moment and be present within that moment. So you're kind of subconsciously training yourself to be a present person. Another form that you can use is incorporating yoga into your daily routine. Now, if you are interested in getting your body moving a little bit more and becoming more mind-body connected, this is a perfect tool to use. And there's lots of people promoting their classes and apps online now that you can be able to easily try out and see if something works well for you. But doing a yoga practice allows you to be in tune with what your body is telling you in the moment. So you can be practicing something. Not only are you practicing presence, but you're practicing an attunement into the physical body. So you're being able to tune in and be physical at the same time. Now, there's also a physical fitness routine where you can be able to do fitness movements. And when you're watching a video of somebody do that while you're at home, you're able to actually be so present because you're watching them figuring out how to do what movement they're asking you to do. If you're doing a program or a routine on your own, it's easy to check out and kind of be thinking about other things. But if you are trying to incorporate a meditative practice and learning what it's like to be completely present, seeing a video or joining a live class is the most beneficial way that will allow you to remain in a present moment as you are working through that. So, as you can see, these tools that I've been giving you were much about you being able to tune into the present moment. That skill is really important for you entering a meditative state. And once you master being present, you can be able to sit in a meditation within stillness and know what it's like to be present. Now, as we're moving into a meditation itself, it can be still difficult as our thoughts are coming in and moving around. But what I have found is that within that first 10 minutes of a meditation, there are some really clear messages coming through. There are things that said, hey, don't forget about this. Hey, don't forget you want to do this. There's answers that plop into my head right when I'm just starting to be still. I might not be having a euphoric experience or a visionary quest, but in that first 10 minutes, I am getting the clarity because I've just set the intention to be still. So I highly recommend you take the time to just be still, and when you have those thoughts coming in and out, listen to them. So a lot of the times we're like, oh, just shut out the thought. Oh, just let it pass, like acknowledge it and pass it. But what I see, what I'm getting is that I'm receiving answers to things that I might have asked or things that I need to remember to do. So I allow that first 10 minutes to happen. So I'm like, oh yeah, that needs to happen. Oh, there's the answer to that question. Oh yeah, you're right, I should do that. So just the intention of you to be still and still have thoughts coming in and out gives you the answers and the clarity to some of the things that you're seeking. So don't discount that beautiful, powerful moment of you being able to be still and still think. After that 10-minute mark, some people get in very much sooner. Some people can drop in really easily. But those that are new to this or find it difficult, allow that 10 minutes to take place. The longer you sit and you focus on the breath you are going to get deeper and deeper and deeper. Allow that process of yourself getting deeper and deeper and deeper. If we don't allow the process, we're cutting the cord before we were getting the nutrition. We're cutting that umbilical cord before we got the nutrients, okay? So allow that process. That first minute or first 10 minutes of stillness, that's where you're getting really cool thoughts, really cool clarity. And then things are coming in, and as you access it, you can set it off and let it go. I always say, Derek, be present. Derek, be present. Okay, you had those thoughts. It is so natural to think those things. So go ahead, allow yourself to think those things. Let it give you the information that it wants to give you, and then let it pass. Okay? So then, after we let that pass, after that 10-15 minutes, we're dropping into a deeper state. Now, as I said, that breath, focus on the breath. So as you're focusing on a breath and even counting that breath, your thoughts can't even think about other things that are going on because you're focusing on counting. And we all know by now, numbers carry vibration. If you've seen any of my videos, numbers carry vibration. So as you're even counting, you're focusing on vibrations of numbers, moving through those vibrations, okay? And we'll do a little exercise at the end of this so that we can practice that breathing exercise, all right? So focusing on that breath in and out, imagining what the breath is doing when it's going into your body, into your cells, fully immersing yourself in a visionary imagination experience will allow those thoughts that keep permeating to move out. You'll be able to sit in that present moment and just allow the experience to happen. Now, my personal meditations can take 45 minutes to an hour. It is within that 45-minute to hour bracket that the most incredible experiences happen, where I do have vision quests, I do have downloads that come in, visitations from other dimensions, or me traveling to other worlds and dimensions. It is in that beautiful space, but if we're not allowing ourselves to get into that deep state, how will we be able to have those experiences? I wouldn't have known it unless I did it. So that's where I want to give you that knowledge and that gift of being able to allow yourself to receive the cool experience within that 45 to an hour meditation. Again, you have to work yourself up to that space. How do we start? By being present and practicing presence. So find the ways that you can be able to practice presence to get into a meditative state. Take the walk, notice nature, yoga videos, or an instructor teaching one, fitness. You can even focus on music. When you're focusing on music, you're bringing the energy through you from a thought form into it and creating some sound. That is a meditative experience as well. So focus your energy in these modes to practice presence. When you practice presence, the meditation is going to be so much easier for you, and you're going to drop into that receptive state really quite quickly. All right, so practice that. I want you to have really cool experiences. I want you to receive the benefits. Now, those benefits are not only just having visionary experiences or traveling and astral projecting, all that really cool stuff that come from it. But the more important aspect of this is that it is healing, both emotionally and physically. So non-physically and physically, it is healing. When we are still, stagnant energy is able to move out of our systems. It's just that we allow it. Healing is always there for us, but it is about us allowing that healing to come through. All right? So being still allows the mind to quiet, allows the body to be in stillness, and we can allow that healing energy to come through that is always coming through. We have that electromagnetic field around our body. You have your aura, the different colors of the aura, the energy that is surrounding us. Well, that energy is always moving. It wants to clear out old stagnant energy and bring new energy in. And a meditation can allow that. Not only that, but that stillness is allowing physical healing within the physical body to move that energy out. But if we don't take the time to be still, allow the conscious breath to come through, we aren't allowing the energy that wants to move to come in and to be released. Now, I may not be talking too scientific here about these things, but there is science that backs all of everything I am saying up, including the other dimensions, including the visitations and the visions. But that deep state of meditation is when you get so far out of the way that you can allow that incredible healing energy to come through you. The reason why people receive a physical healing from a past life regression method that I do is because I get them into a very deep state of trance. That deep state of trance gets their conscious mind out of the way and allows physical healing to come in. I mean physical healing on a level of healing cancers and tumors, physical ailments within the blood, physical ailments in the organs. And it might be hard to believe, but something in your mind says, well, it might be possible. There's a lot of things that are possible. So if it is at all possible that it might happen, wouldn't it be a good idea to just try it out? What have you got to lose? In the end, you will learn presence and stillness, and you might even crack open your consciousness just a little bit more. All right? So let's do a quick exercise that we can all do at home. And I want to give you this because I want you to be able to practice that presence. How do we practice that presence? Remember that, counting. So what I want you to do is go ahead and close your eyes. Just close your eyes. And I want you to relax all the muscles. So think about the tensions in the shoulders and in the back. Just sit nice and still. No tensions, uncross the legs. And once you do that, I want you to take a 4 count of breath in through the nose. Hold it for 4. And release out of the mouth for 4. And hold for 4. And do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I want you to do that one more time. Breathe in through the nose for a count of 4. Hold. And release for a count of 4 or even more. Beautiful. Now you can open your eyes if you didn't have them open already. Now, as you saw, that focus on those numbers allowed you to be present in the moment. You didn't have time or space to think about other things. You only had the focus on the present moment of counting and that physical breath going into your body. All right? So I hope that gives you some cool tools, different ways to look at it. Go ahead and practice it out. You can go ahead and message me and tell me what you like to practice. But I hope that helps you tune deeper into meditative practice. Thank you.